mic's muted.
Is it?
We'll figure it out one day. It's okay.
I literally just did an entire introduction talking to you guys. Oh, okay, anyways.
Yeah, no.
Run it back.
Okay, run it back. Hold on. Ready? Wait for it. Yo, what's up, everybody? Holy fuck. Podcast, Reconnect Podcast Ep5. It seems like we do it every 3 weeks around that.
We do it like every
because I was saying, like, when I was on mute, I didn't even know. It seems like we do it every 3 weeks. I'm getting a fucking phone call. Great. Anyways, episode 5.
Silent, sir.
Hey, sir. Steven.
Yeah.
We're doing a podcast. You stop talking. Like, a video. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me? I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Okay, but, like, let me tell you something before we jump in.
Sorry,
I've been in my house for the past...
Oh, I'm not even using this mic.
You're not even using that mic, fam. 8 days I've been in my fucking house, and I've been sad. You wanna know why? Because I can't go outside. I can't go see my girl. I can't see my boys. I've just been being a fucking nerd playing video games. So, one of the fucking shittiest things, and this whole virus situation or whatever, and then I'm gonna get right into it because it's the biggest fucking topic. And I don't know how you two are, like, educated around that, but for grade 12 specifically, let me fucking tell you how shitty it is.
Sir.
Holy fuck, man. It is the shittiest thing. I don't know for, like, what's going on currently, but I think as of right now, grade 12 students, because I'm in Canada, they're in the States, grade 12 students as of right now are not going back, or just all students in general. We're not going back to school.
So does Becky.
So it's all over the place, right? Like, I'm okay with not going to school, but, like, the longer I'm at home not doing jack shit, just playing video games, it makes me miss school. And I remember, like...
I graduated last
year. You chilling. This doesn't affect you, but, like... I remember one of my buddies told me, and this shit hit different, let me tell you, okay? He said, and I quote, "We just took our last steps in high school without even knowing it." That's what, like, made me realize, like, holy fuck, like, school could be done. I don't know how personally it's going to affect college and shit like that. All I know, and this is what I heard from, like, other people online and shit, is that for grade 12s, the marks that you finish with midterm or March break or whatever, wherever you are, your midterm mark is going to go through and be your final mark. Unless you, like, you might get assignments online, because I know some people are doing online classes, but you're going to finish your school if we don't go back to school with those marks. If you fail anything, you are going to have to do summer school or online summer school or whatever the fuck's going to happen. This virus has been fucking going crazy, and, like, I don't even know what to expect, honestly.
So, starting April 6th, so I only have one class. I'm done with. So starting April 6th, I have to take an online class, so basically it's direct instruction.
Yeah, your mic's cutting now. I don't know why.
I'm probably just too far away from it. But so I have to do one online class, try and get my grade up. But it sucks, you know. Prom got rescheduled.
We're not even having prom.
You're not even having prom.
Everything's being canceled.
Because school's done. Yeah. We're not. I think we're holding out on that. Like, we're gonna see what happens. Like, if it gets worse, then, because it went from like 500 cases in Colorado to 1,065, and it has.
We have, like, the #1 rating for cases right now.
New Hampshire.
No,
all I know is that fucking.
US in general.
I'm pretty sure isn't China, like, contained-ish?
China's done.
They're done.
There's no more confirmed cases, like any new cases.
See, I am all over the place when it comes to this. So China had it for, do we know how long they had it? It was a couple months, right? Around
Not
there.
that long, man.
Wasn't that long, and they instantly fixed it. We're on month 1 of knowing that it was gonna come to us. So people are saying, like, I've been watching, like, online and, like, videos and shit, that this is gonna take another 12 to 13 months just to find, like, a cure for it, or a vaccine, or whatever you want to say. How the fuck does China fix their shit in, like, 3 months, and then they're telling us for Americans and Canadians and whatever other countries, but that isn't fucking China, that we're gonna have to wait 13 to 14 months. That just doesn't seem right to me.
I'll tell you why, because dumbasses won't fucking stay inside.
That's true. And honestly, I
Quarantine.
went out because I'm not like, I know it's fucking like everyone should be like doing all that shit and like are scared of it. I'm not that worried about it, even though that I smoke, I vape, I do whatever you want to say, that because it's a respiratory thing. So I definitely can like, I'm vulnerable to it. I just am not worried about it. I feel like it's gonna go away, or if it gets worse, then I will eventually start to be like, oh shit, like I might need to.
I think it's kind of an oh shit moment right now.
Well, I mean, you guys in America, right? I think we are only, I don't even know the exact number. I'm just gonna throw like a estimate number of what we're at. I want to say we're at like 6,000 in Canada, but that's probably not the right number whatsoever.
So there's actually, let me pull it up. There's a map.
I know there's a few deaths in Canada, but I know it's not as bad as fucking Italy, because Italy took a fucking like half of their population's gone, which is cool. Sorry,
so
people that are in Italy.
No one's in the streets of India, like India.
Poor choice of words.
Italy. No one's in
Which is
the streets
cool.
of Italy. Like
Which
they're
is
not
cool.
even like allowed to go outside their house,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of. I gotta find the map. So New Jersey by itself has 8,000 cases.
Holy fuck.
There's one. New York has 44,000 confirmed.
That's crazy.
So let me see in total.
You might have to get closer to your mic because it keeps cutting.
Yeah. So U.S. The number of cases is 100,000.
Oh, Jesus fuck.
Canada is at like 8,000.
Oh wow, it was actually close. No, what was China? But since they're stopped, but like when they were at their peak.
China peaked at, I want to say like 80,000 and it stopped.
Oh, so fucking States has it.
So
even
U.S.
worse.
is actually more than Italy right now.
And Canada's fine, but
Italy's like,
I don't know. Like it's overall like I have a few people. Like there's big graduation or grad trip that happened not too long ago, right? And I had a few friends that went there, and there's obviously a big selection of them who came back, stayed in home, but there was like maybe a few people that instantly just left, went back outside, hung with their friends. One person in particular did that, and hung out with my whole friend group, and my best friend and I obviously were with each other. We were up in Niagara or whatever. Not in that current situation. Now I can't hang with my friend group, even though that I'm not leaving.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not allowed to go outside. I can't hang with them because she was out of the country, in Dominican. So this whole social distancing and staying inside, and I think I got an Amber Alert this morning.
I did. I got one yesterday that we're on lockdown.
Yeah, like I got one here. Let me see if I can find. Here we go. No, that's completely in French.
Like, unless it's a specific need.
Yeah, so it said, and I quote, "Travelers returning to Ontario, you are at high risk of spreading COVID-19. You're required to, by law, to self-isolate for 14 days. Do not visit stores, families, or friends, etc." That was for people who came back to Canada. As of right now, for my situation, I am staying inside for the most part. Obviously, I'll go out for a walk.
I think, honestly, it's better for youth as well to stay inside because, like, we can have it, but not, like, we don't show symptoms.
I know a friend. I have a girl in my class who got it.
So we can have it and not show symptoms, and we can go outside, hang out, and there'll be, like, an old person near us, and we'll just fucking no-scope 360 the old person with the virus, and then they're fucking dead.
It's
so
like...
I posted it in chat. That's how much... So Italy has the most deaths. It has 9,100.
It's just crazy, like...
9,000.
How much this is impacting the world and shit, and...
It's insane.
I have a bet with my buddies.
The class of 2020 is...
Class of 20... Like, I saw this other quote. It was, the class of 2020 was born, came to the world during 9/11. That era. And now we're graduating with a pandemic.
Yo, but we got Star Guardian Ergot.
Real shit.
We take W.
So, what was I gonna say? Me and my buddies have a bet. It's not even a bet, but we're hoping. For some dumbass reason, our teenage selves are hoping this shit turns into a zombie apocalypse. And we just go ham. It's like
On God,
my idea
a
was I
little
was gonna
bit.
get a fucking stay in a school bus, okay? Like not a big one, a short bus, because we love short buses.
Yeah, get a short bus.
And fucking pimp it out, chainsaw like
attaching guns mounted
like
on both sides.
where the little like
Oh!
the top part is that you can like the emergency hatch, just like put a ladder up there and have a big ass fucking machine gun. Just But then I feel like zombie apocalypse is gonna be fucking scary. You know, like I don't want to die. I'm 17 years old, man.
If there was a way to
that
like
guy,
simulate
but
it,
I've been waiting.
low key though, I think it would be fun to a point. It would be terrifying, but it's like to a point you'd have.
No, it's all fun in daytime until you have to go to sleep, and then you're like,
yeah, and then when you have to go to sleep, you're not going to sleep. Fair enough. I think they should like somehow like in the future of technology like simulate that shit.
I don't even know. Like I hope this virus like.
Simulate.
Part of me is like.
I want you to look at my face.
Simulate.
Have you not seen Resident Evil?
Simulated. The whole staying at home is bittersweet to me. Obviously cool. Longer break. Whatever. I'm enjoying it. But part of me is like, man, I fucking miss school. And I do not know why. I know it's not the work. It might just be like this being like just being in school.
I think it's being boring.
It's like I've been waking up at 4 p.m., 5 p.m., just waking up playing video games. Like, that shit is getting boring, man. I want to go outside. I want to see my friends. Like, go in school, be in a school environment and shit. It's like, it's whatever. Like, cool. We get the break, but I just miss that. So I'm kind of having, like, a homesick feeling. Like, oh, shit, I want to fucking be in school. And I feel like...
My man is school sick.
I feel like, watch, let's say, theoretically, a month from now. Everything is going to be resolved, and we go back to school. First 3 days into school, and be like, fucking get me out of here.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I get that all the time. Like, for summer, oh my god, summer, I just want school to start, whatever. Like, I've had enough. Fucking first week of school, alright, I'm done. Send me home. Can summer hurry up. I don't know, it's just like, there's so much information, there's so much shit, there's so much stuff about this virus, and I don't even know what to believe at this point.
I'm scared of how it might impact my... a little bit.
Impact or what?
My move.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know.
It's just
so
sorry,
it's kind of banked. It's kind of banked because if you filed your taxes over, if you're kind of independent or a dependent, so they're giving 1200 to the 1,200 to every U.S. citizen. That's it's over 18. But anyone under 18 is getting 500.
Really?
So that's bank in a sense of, like I can save that money for the move, so we'll be set, and it helps because Neo doesn't have a job right now until like May, right?
I mean, they're not. I think for Canada, I don't know if it's for Canada. I don't know if they're doing it for kids, but I think they're doing it for people who are affected by.
I think I saw it was 2,000.
It's 2,000 people who are affected by. The virus and like how the jobs and shit, or people that are unemployed as well, are all getting like $2,000, and I think there's another number in there, but like a bunch of other places are doing shit. I know like phone providers are giving out unlimited data to people who need it. They're delaying bills for phones and like stuff like that. So I keep on saying this. I don't know what to expect. I am not worried about it as much as I probably should be.
I'm not. I think it's because me and you are like our generation is really desensitized.
Yeah.
Like we made fun of almost World War III. We memed the fuck out of it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Of almost a World War III.
Fucking the Area 21 raid.
Yeah, like we are so desensitized to traumatic experiences that we're taking it a lot less. Like I'm not saying we should panic. Shouldn't be. Because I think as the youth should be okay. I mean,
we should definitely be panicking.
The corona is the boomer consumer. We're fine. We're chilling.
I'm also like the type of person to like not be affected, not be concerned about it until it actually happens to me, happens to someone I love or someone that I know. Once I see it firsthand, I'm like, okay, all right, let me. Steven, you're shaking your head. What do you think about this shit? What is
your opinion? Because you're like a fucking apocalyptic maniac, preparator and shit. What do you think?
Oh, there's a. We can just keep it there. It honestly looks perfect. It's still frozen. It just happens with them
Steven?
all the time. Steven? Hello? Anyways, it looks like it's going to be you and I for a bit.
Yep.
I honestly... I just don't know what to think, man. Like...
I think the only thing that we do is write it out.
I mean...
Because we can't... Like, we can prevent it by washing our hands. Doing the stuff that we at home...
Yeah.
But I'm terrified, because if it ever gets in this house...
It's airborne now.
Mhm.
It's literally perfectly like a zombie apocalypse. I know there's a lot more people out there that are more educated than I am. I just find it funny, like, how they're putting, like, taped lines in every store. They want to keep the 6 meters apart, but I know there's at least... This is going to be another estimate. Let's say I'm going to talk about Canada. Or let's do where I'm from, my area. I'm going to say 1 in 3 people actually listen. Oh, there we go. Oh, now it's just your face. This is beautiful. Oh, there we go. 1 in 3 people, I feel like, actually follow the procedures of what we want to do. And everyone's like, oh, I don't care. Like, a lot of people are brushing it off. I have buddies that their dads and their family don't really care. They're like, oh, whatever, it's going to happen. Whatever. I just feel like, me personally, like, I've been chilling inside. Like, I'm fine. But
Yeah,
I feel like the more this goes on, the more it's going to affect us. Like, everything's closed now, mostly
so-
everything.
Hello.
Yeah, you're here.
Hello.
Steven.
Hello.
So,
Discord fucking died.
Neo just updated me. People under 50 are actually starting to be heavily...
Under 50?
So, it's no longer the boomer consumer, it's just the human consumer.
I heard it was like anywhere from babies to 10 years old. There's a big
Yeah.
chance of that.
And which is why I'm scared, because if me or Neo got it, we'd fuck both my parents, we'd fuck my other mom that lives here, and we'd fuck my brother. So that's 4 people in the house that could get severely damaged by the virus.
Yeah. I mean,
And that would leave us to take care of them, and we'd be exposed to it, or we'd already be exposed to it if not, and it would just be brilliant. So it is scary in a sense.
I was trying to like picture this. Like, if I were to get it, I would obviously self-isolate in my room. If I'm looking at my door here, this is my dumbass idea. I was like, I'm gonna cut a hole through the door so things can come through. But I'm like, wait,
jail, you're gonna
like a jail. But then shit's gonna
At the
be
bottom
like, I'm gonna contaminate because it's airborne. So then I was like, okay, what if I put like tin foil over it, then make a little hole? But you can't put shit over that. So like
You
maybe
can
like
wear
a
gas mask
cardboard.
when they come near
I
you.
don't fucking know. I was like, I'm honestly chilling. Like, in my room, if I isolate myself, I got a bed. I have water in my mini fridge. I have my gaming shit. I have all my vape and whatever my necessities that I need. The only thing I need is food. Get me a motherfucking microwave in here, and I'm chilling.
And you're chilling.
I'm chilling. Like, pogos every day. Pogos sound really good right now. But the recap, like,
Logos.
everything, it's just like, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to believe.
Steven,
just-
what's
Now, Steven, you've not
what
said
was
one
your
word.
opinion? What was your opinion on the whole thing? Because you were smiling and like leaning in. What's your thoughts on it?
Oh.
Steven?
I don't think he wants to be a part of it.
Steven, you there?
Steven?
You looked at him.
Steven?
Steven.
Hey, man. Hey, we're live, buddy. Okay, he's not having it.
He's fucking dead.
Can he hear us? Steven? Steve? You know, he's in the podcast just for his
You
beard, because
alive?
neither of us have facial hair, so he's just... Oh, Fernando's here. He's fucking being upset. Y'all fake as fuck. Area 51. Okay, there said there hasn't been a case where someone under 10 has been severely affected by the virus. But I know that. They just said anywhere from 0 to 10, you have a decent chance. Like, that's like a range. 10 to 17, 19, 20, whatever, is like, and then,
strong immune system.
but then like, elderly are very affected by it too. It's basically, since it's airborne, it's a respiratory thing. My sister
Dog,
had
my
it when
internet
she
is
died, whatever.
fucking dying on me.
Oh, what? You're not even.
Okay, he's just chilling.
Steven, are you here? Like, can you hear us?
Hello.
The camera's delayed.
We're so delayed. All right. What are your opinions on the whole on the virus matter?
Oh, there you
God
go. It is airborne. It is airborne, Fernando. Maybe not where you are, but where I've heard in Canada that it is airborne. Let me quickly show my face because it's just your face right now. It is airborne. That's what I've heard in Canada. Like the shit that I've been getting from, it is airborne. As I was saying, it has a respiratory thing. I'm pretty sure it's airborne.
You're cutting out.
Am I, Marco?
This.
It's a respiratory thing. It affects respiratory shit. You
Get
can.
fucking Fernando in here. We need another voice.
He doesn't have a webcam though.
Well, put a fucking.
It's not. Everyone's saying it's not airborne. I swear. Who the fuck did I hear that it was airborne from?
It's not airborne, but it is recommended that you should still wear a mask.
Is he not in here? Is he here? Okay. How do I fucking? Hold on. Please hold. Please hold.
Fucking. Hey, get this bitch in.
Get him in. Okay. Why is it all like scattered like this?
Welcome,
Hold on.
Gang Joy. Welcome, Gang Joy to the street.
There we go. Holy fuck. Okay.
Alright,
Now we.
Fernando, you here? Everything has.
Holy fuck. Please hold. Try again. Yo, everyone's just flaming me in this fucking chat right now, and I don't know how I feel about it. Rebecca, you can shut up, okay?
Because you had to say it's air.
No.
What a Chad.
I just want to say that Bird has a very small brain for saying that it's airborne.
Okay, I want, since I literally said at the beginning of the podcast, I'm not very educated. Like, I know bits and pieces. If you seem to know a lot about it, let's hear it.
Dude, fuck Gnosis.
It's not airborne. It doesn't affect. It hasn't yet affected someone under the age of 10. And in the U.S., just the other day, the first person, a first teenager died of it. Well, they think he did. He was under 17, or he was 17 years old when he died.
L for my man.
I know. And they're saying that the reason he died was because he didn't have insurance, and not having insurance meant that they weren't gonna treat him. So they just ignored him and he died.
Usually when people die from it, it's not just like a lot of people that die from it have selfish.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not saying like we should downplay
He didn't have
it.
anything though. He was healthy.
We shouldn't downplay it. I think we should still take it as it is. Again, we're desensitized, so we.
Oh yeah, 100%. There was
We're like, haha, Corona.
pretty sure she
Leave
was
the line.
there was a yoga instructor, 26 years old in New York, was hospitalized. She recovered, but she was hospitalized because of it. And like all these cases are showing that like someone of a younger age, healthy, no pre-existing conditions, under 65, can get it and can be hospitalized by it. And all these people who are like, oh well, I'm not 65, or I don't have asthma or whatever. Like, they're going out and they're living life the way they've always lived it, and that is the problem. Like, it doesn't matter how hard. Yeah, it doesn't matter all the laws that go into place. Everyone's still gonna go out and do the shit that they've been doing.
Now this is my question. With all the deaths, which I'm sure the number's up there,
Stop buying toilet paper.
how many
Amen.
like teenagers have any teenagers died yet?
I oughta smack
Yes,
this shit.
I literally
Did you just
said a
did you just
17-year-old
say that?
died the other
No,
day
no,
in the
no.
US.
Yeah, that was one. Is there like do we know a number of like
Nate
age?
deserves the chair.
I'm sitting in the chair. I just was like, I'm chilling.
Not that chair, buddy.
It's okay. Oh, I know what chair you're saying.
Number of teen
Can you look that up?
deaths.
I'm already on it. Teen
Well,
death.
oh my god.
What's the number? Okay, find like the teen death and then like the overall death.
10. 0 to 17.
10 teens in the world.
It's just.
For U.S. Late.
Okay, I know for China, a fuck ton of like teenagers and kids got it.
Yeah, probably.
It's China.
It was weird. It was crazy in China. They were actually like throwing their pets off of balconies.
Wait, why?
There were dead pets everywhere because they heard that they can carry it.
I thought
So they
animals
were
couldn't
throwing
carry
them
it.
off the fucking-
It's all right. So they originated off of animals, and all coronavirus, well, most at least, have come from. We don't know where this one came from. People are saying it was from a bat, but we still.
Yeah, I heard bats. That's what I heard.
It was either it was either a bat or what the tube, like it broke out of the bloody. Like
no one knows where this specific
I love how
coronavirus came from. We know where the other ones that we have previously had to face. This one did not come from pigs. Go away. So we don't know where this one came from, but all the coronaviruses that we have faced have come from animals, and they have mutated into becoming a human disease. So animals originally have it. Animals are the ones that carry, well, whatever animal carried this one. And then it came to us. But animals like the household pets, they can't have it. It's been proven that they do not and will not carry it, at least as of right now.
As of right now.
Yeah, as of right now, we don't know how it'll
happen.
mutate.
Do you, Fernando? This is a question for you because you seem fairly educated. Do you feel like you know, like, or like a valid time to when you think this is all gonna be done?
So I really wish that I record all the doctors that I listen to. There was this one. He was a fuck.
I know
He's
he
a
said
doctor.
we're not going back to school, probably.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're definitely not going back to school.
I
There's
love
a
how what we're talking about the class of 2020, and I'm wearing my.
Your class and I. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, fuck
Yeah,
y'all! I
I-
graduated a year early.
Odd
Hey.
flex, odd flex.
no, there
Flex. Flex.
he's a doctor who studies pandemics and the spread of diseases, and he was asked, so when can kids go back to school and whatever, and he said, in my honest opinion, I'm gonna put my predictor hat on, we're not going back to school. The school year's over. At the very least, we will be doing online school, but for poor, at least I'm talking U.S. specifically, poorer regions where the school systems don't have the ability pump out online lessons as effectively as more wealthy communities
Mhm.
will be severely affected. So they genuinely lost the rest of their school year. Like there's no possible way that we can get back to school. And this goes back to the whole not everybody is quarantining. Like the US and these democratic countries, they can't just say, all right, the government is shutting everything down and there's nothing you can do about it, like China. In China, the government said, you are not leaving, and if you leave, you go to prison, right? We can't do that
Texas
here.
fucking Closed off the board.
Yeah,
Right.
Canada closed off
We-
borders and everything like that.
We can't do that here where we can just we can say no one's allowed to leave, and if you do, you go to prison or you get fined or whatever.
It's 100,000 in Canada.
It took
Yeah, fine for it.
God damn.
Oh,
No, I say that, but the US has the most confirmed cases in the world. Anyways,
And the most debt
100,000.
debt in the world.
It
What is it
took-
in chat?
it took China, this communist, huge government, country, 4 months to recover. How long do you think it'll take a country where we have looser rules, where people can still do whatever they want, even though they're following the guidelines?
And they're saying that like it's gonna take 13 to like 18 months just to find a fucking vaccine for this shit.
Yeah. In my genuine opinion, we won't see the end of this mid-August.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while. And in my like genuine opinion, I feel like they're gonna like once they find the vaccine, that shit expensive. Big pharma's say fuck.
Anyone that's new to the
And
stream, welcome.
like,
Reconnect
they,
Podcast. Thank you for being here.
They
Hit that follow button if you
gave,
want to see
kits
more.
to
Thank you for
hospitals,
being here.
but
Appreciate
the
it.
hospitals are charging $1,000 per kit.
Mhm.
So it costs $1,000 just to see if you even have it.
All right, no cap. My mom got well. She didn't get sick. She woke up with a cold the other day.
Oh,
And,
shit.
No.
She died.
She
tonight.
died.
Oh, shut up. So, my mom and I both work with elderly in the elderly community. I'm a server at a retirement home. She's a housekeeper, and she also is a caretaker at night for individual people with a different company. She called a clinic. Oh god, I can't remember which one she called. Well, she called one of them, and she told them, "Hey, I woke up feeling the X, Y, and Z. Is there any way I can come in and get tested?" They said the only way you can get tested is if you visited a country that has many confirmed cases. That is the only, or a region that has more than X amount of cases. And she was sitting there like, "Are you fucking kidding me? I work with the elderly community. If I show up to work and I have it, they're all gone."
Yeah, they're fucking. She just holocausted an entire fucking.
Exactly. and she's talking to this person on the phone, and she's like, "You know what? Maybe it's just allergies." They're like, "Yeah, maybe it's just allergies. All right, bye now." Like, what?
I remember
This-
like
You
I
can't
remember
excuse
seeing
it
I
like
remember
that.
seeing this video, and this is like over like the whole grocery shopping. Everyone fucking like it's pretending it's fucking Black Friday. I remember.
Pretending like it's the fucking end of the world.
I know they're fucking like
Toilet
grabbing
paper
toilet paper on
keeps
toilet
moving,
paper.
dude.
All I'm saying is like, why not stock up on soap and fucking shower
Exactly.
after you're done shitting, or at least
Like, there
just
was-
wipe your ass in the sink?
Like-
Like,
I'll tell you
There's a
right
lot
now. If this shit happens, if this shit progresses, and everyone's gonna fucking die and everyone's fucking infected like the apocalypse, I'm not dying sober. I'll say it.
Same.
I am going
I'll
to
just
drink
say it.
my life away.
Okay.
I am doing everything. I am not
Dog,
dying
I'll-
sober.
I'll do it with you.
Say
Okay.
less. We will all get
My man's
together.
gonna relapse during the hey, we relapsing for the apocalypse, guys.
Yes, sir.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck,
We'll,
oh
we'll
man.
play a
God.
drinking game. We'll play like drink poker or something.
It's like everyone's
We'll
like
do it on
fighting
stream
over
and tell
fucking
the world what's gonna happen.
We'll
everyone
stream the Reconnect podcast. We're getting.
live.
Oh, dog, the Snicker's mine.
Reconnect fuck.
What?
You said what?
The Snicker.
The Snickers is mine, bro. The Snickers is mine.
Oh
I
my
thought he
god!
said-
I just had a heart
we
attack.
don't say that word, okay? We're live, boys. With the whole
Fuck, only 'cause of
Costco, okay? So Costco is
Oh,
super
got
big.
Costco in Canada.
Yeah, big fucking superstore, whatever. They
They got
were greedy
Walmart
as
in there.
fuck, cause not until I'm gonna say like
Walmart.
I'm not gonna say till 3-4 days ago. They've just now started to like put a limit on each item. Before
Are you
you could
kidding
buy
me?
as
We've
much.
had that.
Before you could buy. This is just Costco though. Like Walmart, Superstore, etc. They all have their limits. But Costco,
Wait,
like-
you guys have a store called Superstore?
I know, ain't that crazy?
We have one called Market Basket.
Well, that's an even gayer name, honestly. So
On God.
Costco was like everyone was going in there. They were buying like 20 cases of water, 20 cases of fucking tissue paper, toilet paper, and now finally they have a limit. But there's no fucking point. There's not even enough shit to even buy.
Can I
Like,
pause real quick?
Yeah.
So why are you Bird? Aiden's last breath. But Steven and I are Steven and Fernando.
Okay,
Why can't
so
everyone
I don't
actually
know,
support
Hold
their
on,
'cause-
friends?
Fernando?
did I spell?
Where's my other N, motherfucker? Put
Hey,
some respect
hey,
on that.
it's
The
okay.
fuck?
Fernando.
Okay, so Steven. Wait, you sure there's two N? How do you? It's
That's
FER.
some bullshit.
Nick,
Why am I just Steven?
Are you
Oh
Steven?
my! Oh my god!
Panda? Oh my god.
Oh my god. He also said Area 21, and man said Beverly.
Guys, I haven't been in school in so long. Give me a
It doesn't
break.
matter. You can still be educated enough.
This man is
Holy
literally losing
fuck.
brain cells.
I'm losing. I cannot go outside.
His
Um,
name is spelled correctly,
Careful,
boys.
man. Stupidity's contagious.
That's just more contagious than the fire.
More contagious than
Back on
Oh.
track. Back on track. I was saying with the storage system. Now that they are buying, like, you can buy two. Fuck. Okay, guys, I get it. Okay, I'm sitting here. I sit here and say I made a mistake and I understand. I have
I'm getting
18.
coffee, actually.
I have. There's 7 people watching. That's a fucking decent people watching. Okay.
I'm one
I
of
don't
them.
want to be embarrassed.
No, you get
Wait,
embarrassed
why can't
fucking
I see-
Fernado head ass.
You're gonna get embarrassed, dog.
Fuck. Okay.
I'm not dropping that too.
This whole virus thing. Let's get back onto that. Fucking Fernando, you know a lot about this shit, and it's
Yeah,
fucking
Fernando.
mint. Holy shit, Fernando.
It's the quarantines just so they can read.
Yeah, literally, I sit down and all I do is read articles and watch a bunch of
That's what I usually
And
do.
tilted video
Replacing
games.
batteries on the birds.
Cause like I don't want. Oh my god, I don't want to sit here and like
The
not know
charging.
what the fuck's killing everybody. You know, I want to be educated enough to know like what I have to do to protect myself, and what to do if the event occurs where I do get it.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question. That I completely forgot what I was
You
gonna
beat your meat with a
ask.
coronavirus. Man.
Holy fuck! I
Oh,
just
yes,
no.
sir.
Hold on.
I don't wash my
Okay, you
hands,
got.
the
I'm gonna fucking brainstorm. What was I gonna say?
No, man.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Tornado.
Man. Okay, moving on. I completely disregarded.
I was about to say, the
Holy
one
fuck!
right
I
now.
just had a brain fart. Okay,
Had a
continue what you
reboot.
were saying. I'm gonna see if I can remember.
I don't even know what the hell I was saying.
You
So,
were fucking
I'll-
saying
I'll-
about you want to know what's going on.
Oh no! Going back to what you were saying with the whole putting a limit on items, we've had at least in the Springs, Colorado Springs, we've had a limit in most stores where one type of item per customer.
Too.
Oh,
At
yeah,
least in Sam's
Watch
Club.
In Walmart.
For like waters, it's like 2 waters per person.
Oh, at Sam's, it's one item per customer
Yo, but
per
fucking
member.
Arrowhead was still on the shelves, like the water, and no one drinks that shit, dude. I'll drink it.
That's
'cause
like the
it's water.
Dasani for me, man. No one fucking drinks Dasani.
Dasani tastes so hard. Like,
I
it
don't
tastes
know.
like-
It's like it's water.
Oh,
Like if
we
I'm
just-
thirsty,
we
I'm gonna
filled-
drink it. Like it doesn't matter to me.
We just fill
I could be in
giant
the desert.
gallons.
Donnie, but
We fill giant 5-gallon containers with the machines in the corner.
we just have a
No,
fridge.
there's no lines there. We just fill them
We
there.
just got a fridge.
Holy fuck!
And my
it's
fridge
just,
has it, but we never hooked it. There's no pipes around where we put the fridge, so we didn't
Oh.
ever hook that shit up.
I feel like I don't know. This is probably just me because I'm a lazy motherfucker. I've
Maybe
been.
we can relate.
Yeah, we all can relate. I've been in
Right
my
now we
house for X amount of days, whatever. I swear, whenever I went to school, got home, dinner time, I'd always cook. I'd want to cook. I want to cook a nice meal. Now that I'm at home, I'm like, you know what?
I'm gonna have a hot pocket.
I'm just gonna have a hot pot. I'm not trying to cook. Like because I feel like of me not going outside, me not getting exercise.
It's so funny. I'm the entirely opposite. I never cooked. I would show up home, just eat a ramen, and go to sleep or whatever. Or
Well, I
just
mean,
let
I would at
someone
least
else
want
who
like
knows how
one
to
good
cook.
meal. Let me rephrase. I would want one decent meal, either my parents making it for me or me.
Right.
Now it's just like I'm satisfied with a pogo, and
What the
Oh,
fuck
the
is a
pogo.
pogo?
corn dog.
Oh my god.
I forgot you guys don't have
Fucking
pogos.
Canadians. We have pogos. They're just not called pogos.
They're called pogos for us.
I hate everybody
You know what a
else fucking
pogo
group.
is? It's the thing with the handles that you bounce around on.
You bounce off. It's called a pogo stick.
It's whatever.
No, that's what you call it after you've eaten it, Aiden. What you mean? That's the pogo stick.
That's the pogo stick right there. Back to what I was saying is I don't know if it's because I haven't been going outside and like working out and being active and what the fuck.
Tired of y'all shit.
I don't know if it's because of that. That's why I don't want to cook, and I'm just even more lazy because of that. I want to go back to school. I'm gonna say it. I already said it. Like
America doesn't call them pogos. No, we don't.
No,
That's
they're
weird.
corn dogs.
we're not.
And you had to say it
No.
in the most fucking
Responding
white.
to
They are
chat,
corn
no, we do
dogs.
not call them
I will sit
pogos.
here and
No,
have
that-
an
that
hour
Rebecca
discussion
girl,
on why
she's
the fuck
Canadian
we do not
too.
call corn dogs pogos.
Wait, so do you guys like have boxes for like corn dogs then? Like they sell it in boxes?
I've always sold them in boxes.
Always sold them in boxes.
Okay, like I'm
They're
saying
totally
you
right.
can go
Dog,
to a
they
fair.
come in saran wrap.
You can go to a fair. You can get a corn dog. I'm just asking,
Yeah.
do they sell them
Like
like
full-on
at
corn
stores?
dog.
They sell them at stores too.
Yeah.
They still have them,
But they
still
call them corn dogs.
Yeah.
they're corn dogs.
I'm looking this up.
They're condoms?
Hold on. Let me. Oh
You
shit.
cut the fuck out. They're called condoms.
I want to.
Called con-
I want to see
damn.
what does like the packaging look like.
It's just a,
Oh, it literally just says corn dogs.
Yeah.
Huh. I guess Canada is pretty fucking weird, huh? Let's actually
Y'all
get. I want to know.
don't
No,
Chill.
we didn't know about fucking corn dogs and pogos. What else? What else is there fucking
Well, we
compared?
don't have poutine here.
Oh, you guys miss. I
Obvious.
miss.
What's
it's,
poutine?
It's fries with cheese curds, which is like cheese balls, and then gravy.
I know.
And it's so fuck. I like if you guys come to Canada, you need to. It's and beaver tails too.
If we're ever able to.
What are
like,
beaver tails?
Beaver tails
Are
are
they
like it's like
legit
a
beaver tails?
Hold on. Pause.
Steven just rolls up.
What
We
are
heard his
beaver
trigger
tail
word,
is.
fucking
I
beaver.
don't know what the Rebecca. You might be able to help me out because I know you're Canadian. You fucking know. I don't know what the pastry is made of, but it's like a flat surface pastry. It tastes like I'm pretty sure it's a donut.
If it's a fucking Pop Tart.
No,
I
I'm pretty.
swear
No,
to
no,
God.
no. It's like this fucking big. You can't
Hold on,
buy it
I'm
in
looking it up.
stores.
Beaver
You
tail
can't
Canada.
buy it in stores. It's usually at like a amusement park or etc. Like in a, like a.
Pastry.
Look it up.
Let's see.
It's gonna be a honey bun.
No, it's fucking like this big.
Oh, what
those
the
look
fuck is
smash.
this?
It's
we
so
don't have
good, and you could get like.
No, it's the mitochondria.
You can get like sugar. Is it a waffle? Like I'm trying to think what that pastry. I don't know if it's a donut or if it's
Can I
a
get a
flat out
waffle?
It's one of
waffle.
those long. Dude, these look so good.
And it has like different like things that you can put like sugar on it, brown sugar. You can put like
Peanut
ice
butter.
cream, peanut
Bro,
butter,
hold up.
stuff like that. It is so fucking good.
This looks so. Okay, that's like beaver.
That's a fucking
Waffle with
mitochondria, dog.
ice cream. That's what it is.
Mitochondria.
No, it's actually so fucking good.
It's a mitochondria.
Like beaver.
What do you guys call fucking hot dogs? Is it just
Hot,
hot
I've
dogs?
heard it's hot dogs, but
What about burgers? Is it
we call it. Get this, hamburgers.
Oh my god, where's the ham come from?
what do y'all call waffles?
Waffles.
Okay.
Pancakes.
He's
What
like,
about
what the fuck?
pancakes? What about
He's just
pancakes?
like,
We call them.
fuck's a
We
waffle?
call. We what the fuck's a waffle? No, we call them
Those
pancakes.
are beaver Revenge of the Beaver Tails.
So this is a whole thing that you guys have on me, and I know there's obviously I know I have a few friends actually watching that I'm friends with them in real life. They're saying that Canadians have an accent.
yeah.
I don't think they're. is an
So people
okay.
You
can
don't.
Disregarding the fact
You
that
don't
I
have
say a, I
You
say
don't really-
okay.
you don't really
Like
have one.
I don't have one, but I can talk like a stereotypical like Canadian.
Go.
Hey, bud, if you want some maple syrup on those fucking
Shut
waffles,
up, I
bud?
will-
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, so here's the thing. In Canada, we have
bud.
provinces. Okay, Canada we have provinces. There is like one specific, maybe two specific areas that those are people that talk like that.
How
People.
many Canadians are white?
We're not getting into that conversation.
Hold on, I have a
just
genuine
wanna
question.
know.
I have a
I
genuine
genuinely-
question.
Okay, say it.
It. So how does that work? Where there are certain provinces that speak like strictly French and others that speak English?
The
Like, how does
only
that work?
the only place that speaks hard French is Quebec, and like you guys, how your second language is Spanish, ours is French.
We don't have an official.
We don't have us. We don't.
Well,
have us.
you're typically taught Spanish in elementary through high school.
I was taught fucking Mandarin Chinese.
Okay, I don't know what the okay.
I don't know
Anyways,
what
so we take French class. We have a French class, and that's what we learn. But I
Can
don't
you
know.
speak French?
I can speak like barely any French. I stopped doing French
Baguette.
like 4 years ago. Baguette. Ooh, oui, oui. Bonjour, je m'appelle fucking Nate, bro. Like that's all I
When
fucking
the
know.
moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. That's the most.
What is that commercial from? I forget.
That's a.
It's
that's
a big
song, dog.
pizza
Song by
pie.
Eminem.
No, it's a commercial. I saw it in a commercial.
It's a song.
It's a song. I know that, but it was in a Canadian commercial about pizza.
I want to go home.
I bet it's about pizza.
Oh, it
bet
is.
100%.
What pizza place is like? What's your favorite? Oh, fuck. There's one pizza place in America that I want to try, and it's
Domino's.
no, it's a fucking place that it's a place that fucking has the jumbo like world record pizza. Like the big size. It's in California.
It's gotta be like a niche.
No, it's
pizza
in
place.
California.
No, I'm thinking of big chains. I don't.
Oh fuck! I think it's like not Papa John's. Fuck, I don't even know. I just saw it on like a video.
Babacons.
Oh, Rebecca, try saying bag. We say
I'm
bag.
gonna try to turn on my camera now. Let's see.
Sounds
if
like
my
bag.
fucking everything dies.
Bag, backpack, bag. I don't fucking know what she's trying to say. It's kind of weird reading. text.
Baggeroonie.
Oh, he has a sweater on. There you go. Looks like you're wearing 15 shirts underneath it, but it's
It
okay.
does.
He's vibing.
Bro, I don't even like. I'm gonna get back to this virus shit.
No,
No, do you not want to talk about it, Steven?
no, I don't.
Why? What do you want to talk about? I haven't heard you say a few words, like any words this fucking.
I'll tell you why.
What do you
I
want
don't
to
want
talk
to talk about this goddamn virus.
Is that all you're gonna say? Or are you gonna say like?
It's so simple. Stay inside. That's it. But no.
But okay, have you been inside for the most of like the? How long have you been inside for?
Of course, that man does not go anywhere. He's like me.
Oh, this man.
You hit him where it hurt.
Except he has the excuse to go outside. I don't.
No, I have to go outside because I have a critical job.
Like,
so I
here's the
have a
thing.
waiver.
I will gladly stay inside. I will gladly
me too.
listen to whatever, but I like
Oh,
I wanna go outside, man. Like,
How does that affect you, by the way?
What do you mean?
Like, so if not you in specific, but if someone were to get it, would they just get discharged?
So every day when we show up to work, we clock in and then we go to the front desk. And the lady at the front desk, or guy, whoever it is, it's usually a lady, would grab a thermometer and she'd put it on your forehead and make sure you don't have a fever. And if you don't have a fever, then you can go to work regular. If you feel sick, you have to call your supervisor and say, I feel sick. I have these symptoms. I'm not showing up for work. And because of all this, they don't count it as against you. They let you stay home until you recover. And once you recover and your symptoms are gone, you can go back to work. I thought you meant like the whole quarantine thing. But no, yeah, that's basically what happened.
yeah, I didn't even know what you meant. I just think it's fucking crazy, man. Like, 2020
yeah.
has been such a shit year.
It has. My man Kobe's dead.
Don't talk about it.
He
I
didn't
don't
I know.
wanna
get
talk
to
about
Here's
it.
the thing.
So
Everyone
no,
I feel like a lot of people even forgot about that because there's always a new fucking thing that's happening.
I'm
Disney
liking-
just binged.
I find I scroll through Facebook only for the memes, and I've seen so many where it's like, here's my predictions for April, and I've seen like Godzilla. I've seen the giant alien spacecraft from Monsters vs. Aliens.
Can someone answer me this
Fucking
question? So I was scrolling on social media, and this is, let's say, past 2 days. And when I'm on Instagram, all I fucking see is until tomorrow post. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like the Until
Oh, no.
Tomorrow. Have you not seen that?
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I think
I'll look
that
it up
just-
right now.
Like
Yeah.
there a bunch of girls are like just
I've heard
posting.
that
They're
before.
posting pictures of when they were young and to when they were or like when they were young. It says until tomorrow. Dot. Like
Apparently
what?
it's a meme.
It's a trend or a
Quarantine
meme or
caption
something
game.
happening. Like what
And
the?
other Instagram trends during coronavirus.
An intentionally confusing meme involving unflattering posts.
Like what the fuck does it?
That's supposed to confuse, I guess. Unless some fucking boomer wrote this.
I
article.
swear, like every
All
other.
posting
Okay, boomer.
embarrassing photos of themselves and captioning them with the phrase and without context. When someone likes a photo, the person posted it has to send direct messages to the likers, instructing them to post their own photo and leave it for 24
Like what the
hours.
fucking point?
Yeah. So basically, what you have to do is you like someone's post that says until tomorrow. They send you that you have to do it. You have to post an embarrassing photo of you on your Instagram, put until tomorrow, and then delete it the next. So
I'm waiting for
it's up-
titties.
Yeah, yeah.
it's-
Rebecca's
it's up
saying
until
it's a
tomorrow.
quarantine caption challenge. Don't like those. Like I don't get the. What's the fucking point of that? Are you guys
It
like?
just says
Are you
it's
trying to socially
leave it
connect
until
through
tomorrow.
fucking? Like I don't understand,
It's like
man.
it's literally like all the other internet trends. They don't make sense. They just happen.
I mean, some do make sense. Like some are like okay.
I don't know
I
why I
get
said
it.
it's a meme. It's not even a meme. It's just a bunch of
And
stupid.
it's a bunch of girls that
trying
are
to-
doing it. Like I haven't seen like any guy fucking do
That's
it.
because we don't like posts.
Because we don't
That's
like
fair.
posts, we just
we
look,
scroll
we just look
through.
at them and go, "Damn, that's kind of funny," and then go next.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I'm actually when I'm on Instagram after
I
this
haha
fucking,
Sam's post and she almost blocked me.
after this podcast, I'm gonna like one of the posts and see if someone fucking messages me. It's like I'm gonna be like,
Let's
no.
do it for a social.
A social experiment.
I'm just gonna post. You know, you guys know that picture I posted in Snapchat of me as a child with the fucked up teeth. That's what I'm gonna put.
On glasses?
Yeah, and with the glasses.
Hey, what's wrong with glasses?
No, we're just saying he was wearing glasses in the picture. He
Shut
just
the
so
fuck
happened to be.
There you go, Steve. Put them back on. Yes, sir.
Okay, librarian head
Yeah,
ass.
I know those look like some librarian.
He looks like with his hair. He looks like some fucking like monster from Monsters.
Take them
Inc.
off. We can see the porn in the reflection.
Hey, I'll say this right now. We already talked about this off podcast. Pornhub Premium free to everybody.
Yes,
Only for a month.
Stay at home hub.
Wait, 1 month?
Yeah, it's a 1 month trial.
The fuck?
Make a new account.
Oh, true.
It's a
Idiot,
1
bro.
month trial.
Like,
Spotify was
the amount
I've
of
done it on my phone. I've done it on my phone, and at the very bottom, there's a little banner that says "Upgrade to Premium now." It's like,
all
like,
of my
heck?
friends, like I have a group chat with all my boys, and we saw it off Instagram account called
Yeah.
Six Buzz, and fucking we just see that one guy screenshots it, puts in the chat. Every guy's like fucking account.
Okay.
Okay, bet.
sounds-
It's fucking
it's like
sick.
back when Anthony had that one account for
Oh, remember when there was a bunch of Minecraft? So
all
with
those
the
leaked
Discord,
Minecraft.
The Cluckers. Do you remember
Yeah.
Cluckers?
Holy
It
fuck,
had
man.
a community porn where everyone on the server could log into, and some fucking shithead went and just looked up every Minecraft video there was on that and just liked all of them and saved it to a playlist. And we spent the next like fucking week trying to find out who it was. Fucking Chris.
Of course it was.
Wait, what happened? I don't understand.
Fucking Chris logged onto our account, and like our
Because they were all sharing an account.
fucking yeah, and looked up just every Minecraft porn video there was to find, and saved it onto a playlist, watched every single one of them for at least 1 second, and then just logged out. So the next person to log in went to like playlist or whatever, and the recommendations was just Minecraft and Roblox.
And Roblox. Don't forget about Roblox.
It was. I wonder if that account's still legendary.
Holy okay, I'm gonna go back to this virus shit.
No.
Yes, shut up, Steven. You sit there.
How about you fucking make me? Huh?
Kick him out.
Ooh.
Kick him out.
Huh?
Kick him out. Hey,
Huh?
later, buddy. No. One more
Later, buddy.
one more point, okay? One more point.
Premier point.
Vacation.
One more point.
I was gonna remove Nate from the group, but I don't know how that would fuck up the podcast.
it would just be me. How long do you guys think this is gonna go on for? How much
10
longer?
months, at least.
Really?
I'm gonna say 7.
Unless the stock market crashes and every white man in the fucking world
The
loses it.
stock market. Okay, actually, fact. The stock market. So the Dow Jones is going up 2,000, and the price of gold. So stock markets are actually helped with this, and gold is going up too. Price of gold went up by like 100.
I just feel like
Starts.
Hold up, I'm about to fix this.
I don't know how long it's gonna be. I want it to end soon. I want all the stores to open up. I want like all the sports to begin, like all that shit to come back. But like Canada, like I know one thing for the Olympics in 2020, it's still happening with all this shit going around. But I know, but like Canada is not participating. China said they're participating, but it's because their fucking shit's done. Like they're good.
I was watching also a league thing, and it's not frozen. I was just really sad.
No, you're good.
I was watching LCK, and they're doing it from their homes. And mid match, one of the team's internet cut out, and they all ulta for it at the same time, and they didn't know what to do, so they ended up just losing because they're basically doing LAN parties at each other's houses.
The funny thing is like everyone's jobs are getting fucked, and this is like a whole conversation with video. Perfect. This is a whole thing with video games, like, oh, can't make you money, but the only people that are actually getting paid right now, the only people that are making a lot of money are the people that play video games professionally. Yeah. They're all still playing, and they're all still working.
People that play sports will still play, but it's just them. Like, their family can come watch them play, but everyone else, like, it's just live stream. Like,
I wonder. Oh yeah.
Got caught. They took breaks during the pauses. They during the commercials, they just sat there awkwardly in the ring, and they got exposed for it.
I wonder how, like, because I'll talk about League real quick. I wonder how, like, the finals and, like, shit like that, and how that's going to be. Like, are they going to be, like, the finals spring? Are they just going to be at home?
Oh, that's crazy. I haven't even sat there and looked at
Yeah, just can you keep your
League
face
in
there?
a while.
That's beautiful.
Oh, that's what I'm going to do. I was just going to leave it there.
I
don't have a webcam, so that's the closest we're getting.
I just don't know how, like, all that's going to be affected. Like, fuck, it's crazy. This whole thing is just each day it's getting worse and worse, and my family, my mom, my dad, they're stressing out about it and shit. And I just want everything to go back to normal. To finish that topic.
Did you get a stepsister?
Are we gonna get into this right now?
Not right now. I gotta go get my Chipotle.
The premium.
I gotta go get my Chipotle.
Okay, we'll talk about it when you get back.
I'll be like 3 tops, not 33.
Okay, 3. Go now.
Got that bias stepsister shit.
Talk about the fucking virus or something.
As we've been talking about the virus for a fucking hour. I just want to quickly say that with the whole, I don't even want to talk about the virus anymore, man. I feel like that's all we've been talking about. I just wanted to, I'll recap my thoughts here. I want it to end quickly. I want everything to go back to normal, but I feel like overall it's gonna fucking, I feel like there's something behind it. There's something that the government or whatever that they aren't telling us, and I don't know what to expect.
It's very optimistic though to think that
the funny thing is there on Netflix there's a movie that is about a virus that spread over the whole world and took over everything. That's the #1 movie on Netflix right now watched, because everyone's like, okay, if I watch this movie it's gonna help me. Like, I just found that funny. I just want this shit to end and everything's gonna be fine. Oh, there goes Steven. Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's back.
Want it to end and whatever. That's that. Virus done.
It will end. It will end 100%.
It's gonna end, but
it will take time.
What I heard
no one knew.
is this virus is like a cousin to the cold. This is what I heard. I don't know if this is real.
The cold, the common cold.
Common cold. It is a cousin to it. And what scientists were saying is that since the weather is starting to get more warm, it's like you usually get a cold in the winter when it's cold. Since it's starting to be more warm, it's going to be start to go away. But they're saying once it's winter again, then it will come back. And if it comes back again, holy fuck, man.
Flu season is the same thing. It's less the cold and more the flu. The way the flu works is it doesn't survive in in temperatures of 70 degrees plus.
Yeah.
Or it does, but it's harder for it to survive, right? So what they're hoping is that, and it's so funny, at the start of all of this, when Trump was clowning on it, saying, "Oh, it's the new hoax," about what the Democrats are using against him. No, you're a fucking idiot. But whatever. He was saying it'll go away like a miracle in April. He wasn't entirely wrong. It won't go away though. It will not go away simply because it
come
gets
back
harder.
stronger.
I feel like
but it won't go away with the heat, but it will be harder for it to spread simply because it's harder for the virus to survive in those environments.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy. Like if I'm gonna be, let's say, because school's done. If we're gonna have to like, if this gets worse, we're gonna have to stay in our house, like until like August. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Like it's fucking crazy. I just feel like eventually it's gonna get worse, and then everyone's gonna have to stay. You have to stay in your house.
Hold on, man. I deadass sound like that? That's crazy.
Ain't that
Did I
whack?
sound like that?
Yeah. So if we have to stay in our house, like I feel like it might get to a point where like everyone has to stay in their house. Like the city's going on lockdown, the world's going on, Canada's going on lockdown. Like I'm just hoping it doesn't get to that point. But since Aiden is back, this will be the final topic of the podcast. You asked about my stepsister.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that?
Okay,
It was
so
the premium. He got that by his stepsis thing.
so my stepsister, I call her that. It's just my mom and her boyfriend, and then her boyfriend has a daughter. So it's easier to fucking use stepsister, like, but like I don't know. She's been in the family, like my mom and my mom's boyfriend have been together for 5-6 months. I haven't really decided to fucking talk about it because I know you guys are like, oh, what are you doing, step bro? Blah, 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 blah.
What are you doing, step bro?
Like I got a girl, I'm chilling. I don't need fucking stepsister shit, but I know every fucking teenager, every guy, wish they had etc. porn star as their stepsister. Every guy's had that thought.
Nah, incorrect.
Really? Am I the only
I'd much
fucking
rather
one?
have a stepmom.
Oh, okay. Stepmom, stepsister, same
A
shit.
saucy stepmom.
I'm leaving. I'm fucking leaving.
Sayonara and
Oh yeah, say it.
No, don't say it.
nah, chill it.
Anyways, disregarding that fact, that's gonna call it for guys the podcast.
Yeah, we got Clash.
We an hour and 5.
Super early, by the way. So.
Yeah, it's early to wake up for that. It's an hour and 5. Thank you everyone for being here. We peaked at 10 viewers. Everyone that stopped by to listen, thank you.
If y'all single and down to quarantine and chill, let me know. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you for being here. This was episode 5 of the Reconnect podcast, and we will see you guys 3 weeks from now, some shit like that. Thank you everyone for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Do it right after Clash, because if we
No,
lose,
according to the president's after Easter.
Thank you guys
in
for
the
being
next
here.
20 days.
I'll see you guys in a few weeks. Thank you for being here. Bye bye.